Alright, good morning everyone. Got the microphone. Let me check OBS, make sure volume is good. And we can go back to feeling just like Spider-Man. Thank you all for tuning in, either now as we're live or watching later. We got two Spider-Men sitting on something watching the city. Having a pretty long conversation. They've been there for a while. If you think about it, this conversation can't be set at the moment since Peter's currently wearing the black suit. I think Miles is kidnapped. So do these little bits, these conversations, do they take place before this game or after this game? We'll do some of this, and at some point, switch to something else. Maybe when I get tired of being incredibly good at this, go on to something that I'm not quite as incredibly good at. That could be fun. I played some Assassin's Creed the other night. It was pretty fun to be terrible at that. And it's a fairly easy game, so even being terrible at it, you can still kind of make your way through. Which is what I did, until I did it. I think that the game crashed on me, and then I didn't bother starting to back up. I think that's how that ended. Just thinking out loud. My own black hole of a memory. I do kind of like the main theme for this. The theme for the first game was like grand and sweeping and orchestral, and the theme for the Miles Morales game was much more of like a hip-hop kind of thing, obviously. Not because Miles is black, but because Miles is into hip-hop. And Miles very well may be into hip-hop as a fictional character because he's black. Was he into hip-hop when he was written by Brian Michael Bendis originally? Brian Michael Bendis is a white man, but he is an iconic and a known progressive comic book author. Miles Morales is not his only original creation, but it is by far his most successful. And I could be wrong about this, but I think that the first appearance of Miles Morales in Ultimate Spider-Man, I think in 2011. I think that's like the most recent comic book that like a first printing in good condition is worth like serious money. I could be wrong about that though. But I wouldn't mind Uncharted 5 being about someone stealing a mint condition copy of the first appearance of Miles Morales. And I'm back. Let's check the stream again. Nice. And now let's do something adjacent to locking in. So I sip a little iced coffee. Hopefully it'll keep me awake. More than awake, ideally. It would keep me hyped up. Would maintain the energy. It would really make me feel like Spider-Man. Are we back here? Did we win the boss fight? This is about the time that the game crashed, and I didn't bother reloading it. I think that happened with both Assassin's Creed in this game. Alright, now we're Spider-Man again. As in the other Spider-Man. The original, but also the other one.
Hey, got a report that Mr. Negative's near Feast in Chinatown. But nothing from Miles. Do you think...
Miles is fine. We're out looking for him now. Find Lee. Miles has to be there too. Has to be.
I'll go check it out. If he so much as laid a hand on Miles. Hello? It's Dr. Connors. Sorry, I asked Harry for your number. I just...
Is that side mission worth doing?
Come back
Probably
to the
not.
lab. We need to remove the symbiote.
I wish side missions had a slightly different dialogue based on if Peter had the black suit or not. Angsty side missions would be a lot of fun. Damn, I'm still not getting a consistent frame rate on high settings. When I began the game, it was on high settings, like the first time I played it. And it seemed to run better, oddly enough, and this is after like 6 patches to the game, I think. I think they're on patch number 6.
Listeners, you know me. I don't fabricate information just because of my personal leanings. What?
There Jameson goes, lying about not lying. Should we keep the red and blue Raimi movie suit? It is pretty funny to see Peter really angsty just wearing the normal suit. Let's make a new save.
But it's my duty to report it nonetheless. It seems the newer Spider-Man has gone missing.
After this, I think is the Craven fight. I'm not. I don't think I'm super in the mood for that.
But it seems that may
At least not at the moment.
A trusted
Mentioned
source
Assassin's Creed
claims they
earlier.
saw
That could be fun.
firsthand Spider-Man
Psyching out a
captured by
game.
the
It could be some
Hunted.
fun.
Now they're
Yeah, let's try it. Worst that could happen is that I die over and over again and we don't get anywhere. Alright. Assassin's Creed should be on stream now. Let's hope it runs well and doesn't crash this time. I believe in it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. That new Assassin's Creed intro is kind of cool, but I don't want to see it every time. All that CGI artist outsourcing just for something that'll be skipped every time. At least it gave people work. Work in hopefully good conditions for good pay. I'm not sure how well Ubisoft treats its employees. I know it employs some of the most people of all studios in the industry. Or of all companies, I should say.
What do you see?
Didn't we do this last time? Did it not save anything? Should we just assassinate that guy? That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Or we could try sneaking around. Oh, thank God, a tree we can run up. If we're ever stuck, just look around and find a tree that you can run up, I guess. Did that guy see me? How did he see me around the corner? That's fine. Shit, that guy kinda saw us too. Luckily, the parries are easy in this game. Hey, did this guy see me? Oh, shit, maybe I should have stopped from ringing that bell. That's cool. These people can't even touch me. See, he totally missed. Worse aim than me in Skyrim. That's a pretty cool finisher. Why are those chickens killing me?
Spices and silks. There cannot be
They
too many of
distinguished
those
themselves
around.
as enemy combatants. We can't feel any good. The Assassin's Creed is that everything they do is by definition morally righteous. Do we have to carry this out the whole way, or can we, shit. I would have assassinated him, but I was daintily carrying this, that box.
I will kill you!
Okay, at the double parry.
Pungent. This must be the caravan merchant's crate.
Maybe I'm actually amazing at this game.
A strange thing to happen upon.
Maybe I'm Spider-Man 2 in
Perhaps I
this
can
game.
use this to my advantage.
Criminal dog! Got you!
Can I get away with this crate? Nope. Let me just fucking put that down and it takes out a third of my health. I don't have any, health potions or whatever. I did at some point, but I don't do anymore. Luckily, these guys are easy to kill. I guess I'm also easy to kill. We can reload the last save. We carried that crate out the entire way, just to be killed at the end. Alright, stream looks good. Let's see, where did it put us? Back here in Assassin's Creed. Oh, we could have climbed up that tree as well, looks like. Is that any safer? Less enemies? Can we just get a quick kill on this guy? Neat.
Got that one in the thigh from Talal's backswing.
This guy I noticed if I assassinate that guy right here.
Silence you!
Alright, all's well that ends well. Is there anything in here? Looks like there's a couple of chests. We can eat some period appropriate, I don't know, goldfish crackers or something. Restore health. Very cool. We got 2 components, 28 leather, and 10 steel ingots. We must have deep pockets. There's something a little off about the animations. They don't look like they quite connect.
A crate with spices and silks. There cannot be too many of those around.
Oh no, is this guy gonna take a fight with me? Alright, he lost that fight, that's good. But I have to make sure no one gets to that bell, because that's the start of my problems last time. Gotta be a real assassin. An assassino, as they would have said in the Ezio trilogy. Trilogy. Especially Brotherhood, for some reason. I remember they said it a lot in that game. We got him. Easy. We get the jump on him. Yes, we can do an air assassination all the way from here. Have a perfect and silent landing. Is this guy gonna take note of the assassination? Nope, easy. Rule 1. Assassinating. Don't let your enemies raise the alarm. That's a bad.
Pungent. This must be the caravan merchant's crate.
And before you wonder and or ask, no, we cannot go any faster while carrying
Perhaps
this
I can
crate.
use this to my advantage.
Oh shit, he's gonna see us. That's crazy. Can we still assassinate this guy? Nice, dodged him just in time.
You die now!
See, off to raise the alarm. That's not good. That's not what anyone wants.
Keep it up!
Okay,
Regular strikes, alright?
alright, at least parrying is easy.
Run! You faithless coward!
And now that stealth is broken, at least I can take their stuff. If I ever need it. I feel like the crafting system in this game, if it's anything like Valhalla, I will never
Those two men are having a
need
loud
or want
dispute,
it.
but not loud enough. How might I push them over the edge?
Let's carry this again. Hopefully the merchant didn't hear all that violence I'm responsible for around the corner.
Oh, please!
I gotta kill this guy. And this guy.
This is bad.
Luckily, I took out the much more difficult one first.
I have this.
See, the merchant knows what's up. He's not even looking over here. He sees nothing. I'm just the very friendly neighborhood Spooder man. Drinking him his goods. Here you go, sir.
That's what I think.
Your proto
Is this
Amazon
your crate?
package.
Ah, it is indeed. The guards returned it to you.
In a manner of speaking.
Very good, very good. I must repay you. You seem...
Not today.
Is he taking me to Halgul? Life is all about networking and connections. And I guess in some cases the incredible amounts of violence, of tactical applied violence it takes to get there. Look at us, literally walking among the bodies. What a metaphor. I look nothing like these people I'm blending in with. We're not wearing the same thing at all. I guess it really is the power of networking.
Come out and spec me, coward.
To you, my friends.
Now,
Final. I insist you tell me where, that I may see these
Oh, is that the guy?
marvels myself.
Am I supposed to get him from here? Climb up there? And I just parkour my way up to victory? Come on, Basim, you're right there. You're right there, Basim. Can you get on the plant? Can we climb up there? Alright, this is a little less clean than I thought it would be, but you know what? I'll take the long way. Why not? I'll happily take the long way. He's not moving. He knows what's up. He knows there's no point in running. Assassinate. Stealth attack. Don't mind if I do. Or I guess I'll hang him instead. Yeah, that's even cooler. Oh, hell yeah. That was so much cooler than a blade in the neck. Fuck yeah, we have a real sense of style. It's cool as fuck. Thank God that rope was there. Did we plan that? Did we put that rope there? Already tied in a perfect hangman's noose. Hangman's knot. Damn, for a hanged bitch, he is speaking very well.
Turn your hate inward, Masood. It is your
I don't really
wickedness
like how that
has
was
led
shot
you here.
with like the digital camera.
Wickedness? To whom?
I couldn't really see
The
too much of the
unenlightened,
choreography. I wish that
the
was just
feeble
like a
who have
wide
cast
angle
their
view,
lot.
you know, that would have been much
It is
cooler.
our divine will to rule over them. Our duty to
Contribute
to what could be.
some things.
No.
Me?
Oh, yes. A hidden one, you may...
I think it's an odd thematic choice for like them to talk after we kill them. It means that there's not really, I guess, not only connection but tension built up, and it just comes off as really random. But I do enjoy that they committed to it, given that it's a choice they made. Like ever since Origins, it's always been a very kind of like well-produced, important feeling conversation. Damn, there was a monster right there. Hopefully that's not something we're gonna have to run away from or kill. Oh, a perfect sequence of assassinations, that's what I do already. What's the difference? Oh, this is Splinter Cell, Conviction / Blacklist. Mark and Execute. Another Ubisoft game. Those are great games. Maybe this one can be as good.
Nihal?
Probably not.
Basim.
clear your mind.
Man, Splinter Cell Conviction was
Alhol's
an amazing
relentless
game.
pursuit at the expense of human lives
I
has
really
come to
wish
an
that would get a
end.
remaster.
It is a day of victory, not only for those spared of his
Would be an
cruelty.
easy day one buy
But for
for
the
me,
hidden
especially if it
ones.
had the
The Order's
co-op
grand plot
multiplayer.
in Baghdad may still be a mystery, but we can at least be certain
Man, that would slap.
Al-Hol's role
Now
in
I'm
it
just
has
thinking
been
about a
vanquished.
possible Splinter Cell Conviction
I
remaster,
believe what he sought to
which I don't believe is
uncover were
happening.
more strange
There is
objects,
currently a Splinter
like the
Cell
one I took from the
remake
Winter
or new
Palace.
game of some sort in
What
development.
does the Order want
Not
with these relics
as far
of
as
the
I know
past?
with any remasters.
And why guard them with
Blacklist
so
was
much
also great.
effort?
Blacklist had
You are
great
beginning
gameplay,
to ask the right
but it was the
questions,
gameplay, the
Basim.
story, and the general
We shall find the answers
feel,
together.
vibe, and aesthetic.
Lately,
Just the whole
all I
package of
have are
Conviction
questions.
really came
What
together
do
to
you
hit for me.
mean?
Blacklist is also
Nothing.
definitely worth playing though.
Forget I said anything.
How am I
In a
to
lot of
guide
ways, the
you if
gameplay
you
is a
will
better
not speak
version of
openly?
Conviction, where you can also be stealthier if you want to. It was
I
hard to
have-
be super stealthy in Conviction,
I have struggled with nightmares.
but pure stealth is no
In these
fun.
dreams, a jinni torments me until I wake up panicked and soaked with sweat. In Alamut, I had nearly forgotten about it. But when I killed Al-Ghul, I am left asking
Do we listen
why?
to these conversations?
Why here?
We
Why
care about
now?
that
Why
chat.
me?
Do we care about these assassins?
Piling questions and no answers.
Their
I
outfits
meant
are pretty
to tell
cool,
you.
but
You were
are they
afraid
compelling
I would
characters
think
underneath?
We are only as weak to shed a weakness.
Will you permit me a brief respite?
I like
I wish
Roshan's
to
outfit a
seek
lot
out
more
an
than
old
that.
friend.
And do I get to wear
Niha,
assassin robes like her?
I remember. She is important to you, isn't she?
She is. But
This causes you pain.
She's got that Ezio Auditore
Then go and heal this wound without
from Assassin's
delay.
Creed Brotherhood.
Find me at the Harbiya Bureau when it is settled.
if that was indeed Nihal,
Oh, we got a Steam achievement and
I
a
have not a
Ubisoft
clue where she
Connect
went.
achievement. Should
back
we do
home
more
in Anbar, maybe.
Assassin's Creed? More of anything else? We have to go 1,250 meters out into the desert. That sucks. Any fast travel? Perhaps not. Eat some berries, I guess. Do we have a horse or a camel that we can get on? How do you whisper for the horse? There we go. Every game has a different command for summoning the mount. For this one, it is right on the D-pad. Let's take our camel out into the desert. Climb to the top of that big rock and then I guess try something else unless Assassin's Creed is what anyone wants to see. I wonder if the desert from Assassin's Creed Origins looked better than this or the same. I have good memories of that game, but it's been a while. I think Origins is definitely the best out of all the new era Assassin's Creeds. Of course, I haven't finished this one yet. This one seems alright. Didn't really like Valhalla. I thought Odyssey was alright for what it was. But I think over time I've kind of soured on Odyssey a little more. Although the DLC expansion pass for that game is amazing. Some of the best, most substantial DLC I think I've ever played in any game. It's genuinely like a second full Ubisoft game. It has some amazing ideas and environments totally separate from the main game. So in a lot of ways, Odyssey is worth it, just for the DLC if you get it on sale, which it often goes on sale for. What's down here? Thank God there was deep enough water here. Real leap of faith. Ooh, Assassinate? I guess he's not a good guy. The game always knows. These are not good guys either. I appreciate the button prompt for slowing down. Otherwise, I'd have to actually like think about it, engage with the game, find out. Oh shit, I am on the verge of death. Thank God I had my Dark Souls heal thing. Ow. I should run away from these guys. We'll easily kill them. That works too. Pretty sure I actually got that parry.
Be better.
Just saying. Oh, rip. Thought that would be a parry. Turns out, it's not. If we reload last save, will we be at the synchronization point? I'll consider that a victory. We actually synchronize? Yeah, looks like we did. Did we already loot the chest? Oh, here we go. Will we ever actually use those for something? Who knows? Usually we get an insta kill with the parry. I guess not that time. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, easy. That's how it should have gone the first time. Can we move these? Alright. Can we get through here? Nice. Somehow I blocked out all the hours of moving these in Valhalla. I'm a good assassin. There's another one of these things in here. First I'll eat all their food. Then I will go back for a second one of those. Why did it mess up the aim on the filler now? Alright, at least I managed to get a couple of them. That's a big guy. Do we have to stick around to fight him? Can we just get the loot and get out of here? Oh yeah, looks like we can. Or maybe not out of there, that way, some other way. Can we go through here? Oh, okay. waterfall. Mind if I do? Something tells me the enemies can't follow us through here. And here's a way out. Easy stuff. Kinda sucks that door was barred. It would have been cool to discover that and get in the other way. Then come out like the opposite side or whatever. Well, here we are in the middle of the desert. Should we do more of this, or try something else? There's another city off in the distance, but we have to go through more of the desert to get there. Let's spend a skill point or 3. What would be the best thing to get here? Ooh, chain assassination. That chain assassinating skill will definitely come in handy. I predict violence in this assassin's future. We'll make a save slot here and try something else. Nope, I didn't want it to pull up Ubisoft Connect, but it did anyway. Let's see what else would be cool. Last time I tried Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, I couldn't find anyone online. I kinda want to try again. It would be fun to do a tournament in that game. So let's get some Dragon Ball on stream, if only for a moment. Last few times I've checked, I don't think anyone has been doing the tournaments, even though they were really popular when the game released.
Okay, see ya!
Battle and training to World Tournament. Let's see if we can find anything.
Calling all challengers! Any fighters out there who think they've got what it takes?
Nope, literally nothing, even if we set it to not filter out anyone from region or type of tournament. Literally no one is posting anything. I would create one, but I don't think we could get anyone to join. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't want to waste too much time on that. Unlike a couple of other streams I've done, where I've tried wasting time on that, and absolutely nothing happened. Sometime we'll get a tournament, and even if we lose, it'll be fun. But it'll be nice having the opportunity to not lose. Let's see what we should do now. Some Mortal Kombat could be fun if I'm looking for a fighting game where we could probably find a match. Payday 3 hasn't had a double cash or double XP event in a while. I feel like I would do that game if it had some double XP going. Rockay City actually does that really well. But the progression in Rockay City is a lot worse than Payday 3. There's a finite limit to it, unlike Payday 3. So there's a lot of give and take, those two. I know, let's see if we can find a game in Fight Crab 2. There's a fighting game worth trying. Fight Crab 2 has 55 followers on Twitch. It deserves a lot more. If this isn't hyper personified, I don't know what is. The new upcoming Doom game really missed an opportunity to not race crabs. For having the Doom Slayer ride a dragon. But I think it should have been a crab. There's a career mode. Despite never having played before, I'd rather do an online match. Try a ranked match. Gotta start somewhere, even if we lose. How many crabs we got? Ooh, we got a lobster. Yeet. Got a sword and a shield. So many weapons. I love it. Fuck it, let's go with the default loadout. Let's do it. It's a 1v1 game, so hopefully it's not hard to find someone. There we go.
Round one. Fight! And so it begins. Dancing Crab versus Coconut Crab. A preemptive strike.
I'm not really sure how effectively we're using the weapons here, but cool.
Coconut Crab is ready
I'm
to
not
go.
spinning.
Are they starting to stagger? Double backwards. Dancing Crab runs higher. The battle area will begin to shrink. Coconut Crab double backwards. They threw their weapons. Got a grip on the weapon. Are they starting to stagger?
Ooh, hyper mode. What's that do?
Dancing Crab hyper mode.
Going
Dancing Crab
a little
runs
Super
the
Saiyan.
weapon. Coconut Crab double backwards. A heated exchange.
Hell yeah, get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Backwards. Hyper mode. It's Dancing Crab in the lead. Shut up. They threw the weapon. Got a grip on the weapon. Fighter down. Double backwards. Coconut Crab is ready to go hyper. Double forward.
What is that encroaching wall of death?
Knockout.
Wait, they won? How did they win?
Round two.
Wait, did they win?
Fight.
Or did it say defeat for him?
Preemptive strike.
You should usually know if you won or lost definitively in a fighting game, but even so, this is still peak. This is only the default loadout.
Is Coconut
That's
Crab
their tank.
higher. Down. Dancing Crab. Drop the weapon. Battle will begin to shrink. Fighter down. Are they starting to stagger?
Damn, he made me lose my shield.
Shut up.
It's pretty good fight, Crab.
Knockout.
Alright. Guess that's a
Round three.
knockout.
Fight.
Alright, so I did win the first round. But as we saw, not the second round.
Preemptive strike. Are they starting to stagger? A heated exchange blow. Coconut Crab is pumping, ready to go. Rock hard defense. Double backwards. They threw their weapons. Dancing Crab looks tired. The battle area will begin to shrink.
The enemy has a boomerang and a katana.
Dancing Crab, drop the weapon.
Good for them.
Double backwards. Is Dancing Crab in the lead? Double backwards. Down. A heated exchange of blows. Double backwards. A flurry of attacks. Are they starting to stagger? Double forward. Down.
Ooh, nice. We beat him. Don't know what those percentages mean. Absolute peak game design, though. Just as a whole package. That's neat. Huge recommend on Fightcraft 2. We'll come back to that at some point. Whenever anyone in the chat wants to re-experience Peak. I'm going to take a break for a bit now. But as always, thank you for tuning in.